Welcome to Lincoln Currency, where we uncover the secrets, stories, and astonishing values hidden in coins that might just be sitting in your pocket. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1962 Lincoln penny. You might think a simple penny is just loose change, but some of these coins are worth thousands, even millions of dollars. Let's explore why. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. The design has since become iconic, representing American values and history. The 1962 penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. Over 1.7 billion of these coins were struck that year, making them common at first glance. However, collectors know that rarity isn't just about how many were minted, it's about condition, errors, and special characteristics. Several factors determine the value of a 1962 penny. Here's what to look for. These are pennies that have been in general use. Most 1962 pennies fall into this category and are worth their face value or slightly more. These have never been used in commerce. If your penny still has its original luster and shows no wear, it could be worth much more, especially if it is graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, causing a doubling effect. DDO pennies are highly sought after by collectors. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in an off-center image. Imperfections in the minting die can create raised lines or blobs on the coin, making it unique and valuable. While most 1962 pennies were struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, rumors persist of a few experimental compositions. If you have a coin with an unusual weight or color, it might be worth investigating. Coins with a unique story or from a special collection can fetch premium prices. How much is a 1962 penny worth today? Typically, 1962 pennies in circulated condition are worth about 2 cents to 5 cents due to their copper content. Coins in mint state condition, MS 60 to MS 65, can sell for $5 to $50, depending on their quality. Prices for error coins vary widely. A double die obverse or dramatic off-center strike could be worth anywhere from $100 to $10,000. In rare cases, particularly pristine examples or unique errors have been known to fetch tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. While the idea of a single penny being worth $800 million might sound exaggerated, the value of a coin depends on what a collector is willing to pay. Hypothetically, if a 1962 penny were found with a one-of-a-kind minting error, it could fetch astronomical prices at auction. However, no verified sale has reached this level yet. Always be cautious of exaggerated claims and rely on professional appraisals. How to identify and value your 1962 penny. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the date, mint mark, and overall details. Look for signs of wear, doubling, or other anomalies. A standard 1962 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. Significant deviations could indicate a rare composition. Contact a reputable coin dealer or grading service for an appraisal. Check auction results and online marketplaces like eBay to see what similar coins have sold for. Tips for selling your 1962 penny. Submit your coin to a third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC. High-value coins often sell best at major auction houses, while more common examples can be sold on eBay or through local dealers. Finding the right buyer can take time. Especially for rare or unique coins, the 1962 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a slice of history and a potential goldmine for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, always keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Who knows? The next time you check your change jar, you might just strike it rich. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content about coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you found a valuable penny. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy collecting. What if I told you that a tiny coin sitting in your pocket could potentially be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars? Yes, I'm talking about the 1962 Lincoln penny. Stay tuned as we dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and jaw-dropping values of this humble coin that has collectors buzzing. By the end of this video, you'll never look at pennies the same way again. Let's start with a little backstory. The Lincoln penny, or the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of Lady Liberty or other symbolic images. Now, fast forward to 1962. The Lincoln penny was still going strong, featuring the iconic bust of Lincoln on the obverse side and the wheat ears reverse design replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial. This design celebrated Lincoln's legacy and remained largely unchanged for decades. 1962 was a fascinating year in U.S. history. The Cold War was in full swing, John F. Kennedy was president, and the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies to meet the demands of a growing economy. But not all pennies are created equal, and this is where things get exciting. So, what makes the 1962 Lincoln penny stand out? At first glance, it might look like just another penny. But coin collectors and numismatists know better. Several factors can make these pennies extremely valuable. Here are the key features to look for. Mint mark. The 1962 penny was minted in two locations, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a small d below the date. The mint mark can significantly impact its value. Errors and varieties. Some 1962 pennies have rare errors, like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or even die cracks. These mistakes during production make the coins incredibly rare and valuable. Condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth much more than worn, circulated pennies. Look for coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. A flawless, uncirculated penny with a high grade, such as MS 65 or higher, can fetch top dollar from collectors. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much are these coins worth? Let's break it down. A typical 1962 Lincoln penny in average circulated condition is worth about 2 to 3 cents due to its copper content. But that's just the beginning. Here's where the real money comes in. Uncirculated condition. A 1962 penny in mint state can sell for $5 to $20. Error coins, rare errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth $50 to $1,000 or more depending on their rarity and condition. High-grade coins, an MS 67 or higher graded coin can sell for upwards of $5,000. But the crown jewel? Some rare specimens, like unique error coins, have fetched over $50,000 at auction. While number 1962 penny has hit the $700 million mark yet, the excitement lies in the potential discovery of a unique coin with a groundbreaking error. So, how do you know if your 1962 penny is worth big money? Here's a step-by-step guide. Examine the date and mint mark. Look closely at the year and the mint mark. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a better view. Check for errors, search for signs of doubling, misaligned strikes, or cracks. These errors can make your coin unique. Assess the condition. Is your coin shiny and new, or does it have scratches and wear? Pristine coins are always worth more. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable penny, send it to a professional grading service. They'll certify its condition and authenticity, which can increase its value. If you found a 1962 penny you think is valuable, where can you sell it? Here are some top options. Online auctions. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions are great for reaching collectors worldwide. Local coin shops. A trusted dealer can evaluate your coin and offer a fair price. Coin shows. These events are perfect for meeting collectors and dealers who might pay top dollar. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1962 Lincoln penny and how it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Now it's your turn. Go through your piggy banks, jars, and old collections. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Host, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting content about rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare pennies. We'd love to hear your story. Today's video is going to blow your mind. We're talking about the 1976 Lincoln penny, a coin that most of us have probably seen or even held in our hands. But did you know that some of these coins could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars? Stick around because you don't want to miss this treasure trove of information. Let's start with some history. The Lincoln penny, officially called the Lincoln cent, was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's face, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, famously appear on certain coins, adding to their collectability. Fast forward to 1976, this was a special year in American history. It marked the country's bicentennial, 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. While the Lincoln penny itself didn't feature a special bicentennial design like the quarters, half dollars, and dollars did, it's still a significant coin for collectors because of its unique characteristics, mint errors, and sheer historical importance. Now, let's break down the varieties of the 1976 penny. As with most U.S. coins, the Lincoln cent was struck at different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Here's what you need to know: these coins don't have a mint mark and are the most common. But, rare errors can make them worth a fortune. Marked with a small d under the date, these are also widely circulated but are prone to fascinating minting errors. San Francisco Mint. The S-marked coins were proof coins, struck with sharper detail and mirror-like surfaces for collectors. If you've got a 1976 S-proof coin in pristine condition, you're already looking at a valuable piece. Errors are where things get really exciting. These mistakes at the mint make some coins highly sought after by collectors. Here are the most common and valuable types of errors you might find on a 1976 penny. Double die errors. This occurs when the design is struck twice on the coin, creating a doubling effect. Look closely at the lettering, numbers, and Lincoln's profiled. A double die obverse, front, or reverse, back, penny can sell for anywhere from $500 to $10,000, depending on its condition. If the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting, part of the design might be missing. These coins are worth anywhere from $50 to $1,000 or more. This happens when the coin blank is improperly cut, leaving a chunk missing. Depending on the size of the clip, these coins can fetch $30 to $300. In rare cases, pennies were struck on the wrong type of metal planchet, such as a dime or nickel blank. These errors can bring in $20,000 or more. Now, not all 1976 pennies are worth a fortune. So, what makes one coin worth just 1 cent and another worth thousands or even millions? It comes down to these key factors. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. An uncirculated or mint-condition penny with no scratches or wear can be worth significantly more than a circulated one. Certain mint errors or low mintage varieties are much rarer than others. The rarer the coin, the higher the demand. 1976 was a bicentennial year, which adds a layer of collectability. Pennies minted before 1982 are made of 95% copper, making their metal content alone worth more than their face value. With copper prices fluctuating, the intrinsic value of these coins has risen. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: can a 1976 penny really be worth millions? The answer is yes, under the right circumstances. Here's why. If a 1976 penny exhibits an exceptionally rare error or was struck in an experimental manner, its value can skyrocket. These are often one-of-a-kind pieces, making them invaluable to high-end collectors. Some coins gain additional value based on their history. For example, a penny owned by a famous collector or one that's part of a famous collection can command astronomical prices. In 2021, rumors circulated about a rare 1976 penny fetching over $1 million at auction. While these stories often involve extreme cases, they highlight the potential value of rare finds. So, how can you determine if your penny is worth more than a cent? Here's a step-by-step guide. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for mint marks, doubling, or other errors. Is the coin heavily worn, or does it still have its original shine? Use a digital scale to check its weight. A standard 1976 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. Deviations might indicate an error. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication in a precise grade. Once authenticated, you can list your coin on auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay, or sell it to a reputable coin dealer. There you have it, folks. The humble 1976 Lincoln penny could be your ticket to big money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the key is to check your pocket change and always be on the lookout for unique coins. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. And if you've got a special coin story or think you found a rare 1976 penny, share it in the comments below. Who knows? Your coin might just be the next big find. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Have you ever looked at a simple penny and thought it could be worth millions? Yes, you heard me right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1978 Lincoln penny, a coin that's not just a piece of copper but a potential gold mine for collectors. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to spot a 1978 penny that could be worth big bucks, maybe even $356 million. The Lincoln penny has been an American icon since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, it's been through various design changes, but the 1978 penny stands out for reasons we'll explore. The 1978 Lincoln penny was minted at a time when copper was still the primary material for cents. These coins were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. But here's where it gets interesting: not all pennies are created equal, and certain 1978 pennies could make you a fortune. Now, let's talk about what makes a penny valuable. When it comes to coins, rarity, condition, and errors are the trifecta of value. So, let's break it down. Some pennies were minted in lower quantities, making them harder to find. While the 1978 penny isn't inherently rare, certain unique features can make it extremely desirable. Collectors look for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. A penny graded as mint state, MS, by a professional grading service can fetch significantly higher prices. Coin errors are the holy grail for collectors. From double dies to off-center strikes, a mistake during the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into a jackpot. And guess what? Some 1978 pennies have these errors. Here are some errors you should be hunting for in your 1978 pennies. This happens when the die imprints the design twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering, numbers, or Lincoln's portrait. Look closely at Liberty or the date 1978 for any doubling. Off-center strikes. If the coin's design is off-center, it's a minting error that collectors love. The more off-center, the more valuable it is. Small cracks in the die can leave raised lines or marks on the coin's surface. These unique imperfections can add significant value. Small date versus large date. Some pennies have variations in the size of the date numerals. While this isn't confirmed for 1978, always keep an eye out for anomalies. Alright, so you found a 1978 penny. How do you know if it's valuable? The first step is to check its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can professionally evaluate your penny. Next, look for any of the errors we just mentioned. If you spot something unusual, it's time to dig deeper. A high-grade 1978 penny with a rare error could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. And if you happen to find a once-in-a-lifetime error, that's where the big money comes in. So, what's this about a 1978 penny worth $356 million? Well, let me clarify. This figure is speculative and would only apply to an extremely rare, possibly unique error coin in perfect condition that collectors worldwide would fight to own. While no single penny has reached this astronomical value yet, the coin collecting world is full of surprises. Think about it. In 2010, a 1943 bronze penny sold for $1.7 million because it was a unique error. Who's to say a 1978 penny couldn't someday break records? If you're feeling inspired, here's how to start your treasure hunt. Go through your pocket change, jars, and piggy banks. You never know what you might find. Ask for rolls of pennies and search through them for 1978 coins. These are great places to learn, buy, and sell coins. Coin forums and social media groups are excellent resources for tips and sharing finds. And there you have it, the story of the 1978 Lincoln penny and why it might just be worth a fortune. Will you be the one to discover the next $1 million penny? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, every coin has a story, and sometimes, it's worth a lot more than face value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and drop a comment below if you found a 1978 penny or another valuable coin. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2000 Lincoln penny, a coin that's turning heads and making headlines. Some versions of this coin have been valued at over $5.6 million. Grab your magnifying glasses and let's unravel this mystery. Section 1, The History of the Lincoln Penny. First, a little backstory. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, it's become one of the most collected coins in American history. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, replacing the original wheat ears. Then, in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from primarily copper pennies to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. By 2000, the Denver Mint was producing billions of these coins, but not all 2000 Lincoln pennies were created equal. So, what's the big deal about the 2000 penny? For starters, the D indicates it was minted in Denver. But here's where things get interesting. Some coins from this year have unique characteristics or errors that make them highly valuable. Look for off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These minting errors can significantly increase a coin's value. High-grade condition, coins graded as MS, mint state, by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can fetch a premium. An MS 68 or higher is incredibly rare. Special variants. There are rumors of experimental or test strikes from the Denver Mint in 2000 that used alternative metal compositions, possibly making some pennies one of a kind. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the reported $5.6 million 2000 penny. This mind-blowing valuation comes from a combination of rarity, historical significance, and speculation in the coin collecting world. While the exact details of this particular coin haven't been fully disclosed, it's believed to feature a combination of a perfect MS 70 grade and an extraordinary mint error. In 2023, a similar penny, a 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, sold for $1.7 million. So, it's not unheard of for rare pennies to reach these astronomical prices. But remember, these coins must be authenticated and graded by experts to command such sums. Wondering if you're holding a fortune in your hand? Here's what to do. Examine the coin's surface, use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on the date, mint mark, or lettering. Regular 2000 pennies weigh 2.5 grams. Any deviation could indicate a unique composition. Errors like misaligned or clipped edges can add value. Submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. The value of a 2000 Lincoln penny can range from a few cents to thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and unique features. As of 2025, common 2000 pennies in circulated condition are worth face value. However, uncirculated examples can sell for $5 to $50. If you've got a rare mint error or a high-grade specimen, you're looking at potentially hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And who knows? You might just have the next multi-million-dollar penny. If you're serious about coin collecting, here are some tips to get started. Learn about minting processes and common errors. A good magnifying glass, a digital scale, and a coin reference book are must-haves. Connect with other collectors through forums or local clubs. Finding a rare coin takes time and persistence, but the reward can be well worth the effort. Who knew a humble penny could hold such incredible value? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2000 Lincoln penny proves that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, check your change, do your research, and you might just strike gold, or copper. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow treasure hunters. Until next time, happy collecting.